Hi everyone, it's me, Dr. Whimsy, and today we are talking about expense versus health and what I spend my money on when it comes to staying healthy. Specifically, I'm talking about the most expensive meal of my day, and I have to say it's how I start my mornings. There it is, the infamous Dr. Whimsy Shake. I actually prescribe this a lot to my patients who are trying to slow down the aging process and give themselves optimal nutrition. I always say if you can start your day with optimal nutrition, that's your best bet. And hopefully you're not going to spend a lot of time making these kinds of smoothies. To get a smoothie here in Los Angeles, if you're ordering it at any of the juice bars, smoothie bars, will probably run you about 10 bucks. If you're making it at home, if you're making it the way I recommend, we're talking about $2 to $3 per smoothie. Now that's expensive, particularly if you're on a budget, if you're a parent, if you're a single mom and you're trying to raise children and you're spending $2, $3 on a smoothie, that can really add up. And so you really have to look at your budget and try and maneuver for your budget. My big expenses, though, when I look at my grocery bill, always starts in the morning. I am absolutely spoiled when it comes to coffee. I do my gourmet coffee in the morning, and then I have an unbelievably expensive smoothie. I get my organic frozen berries from Trader Joe's. You can get the same brand. That's the same brand as Aldi if you're wanting to do organic frozen berries, which are loaded with antioxidants, flavonoids. They're nutrient dense, low in calories, high in nutrients. Look at your organic frozen berries from Aldi's or Trader Joe's. I do go organic when it comes to berries because it is a heavily sprayed crop. Inside that smoothie, I also will put some kale. Kale's not particularly expensive and it's also nutrient dense, or any kind of greens can be thrown into that smoothie. Now, I do rice milk. You can make your own rice milk. I don't have the time to do my own rice milk, so I buy a large container of rice milk. If you want to put in some protein powder, I like Protein and Greens by Paradise. That's the one that I recommend a lot because I think it's the best deal for the money. I think you can get a tub of Protein Greens by Paradise for about 25 bucks on Amazon Prime. Other things that you can put into your smoothie are turmeric powder. That I'm going to do a whole thing on turmeric. What are the facts versus what's the hype about turmeric? But I think that there's some real legitimate science that turmeric is a superfood. It's nutrient dense, and the good news is that turmeric is not particularly expensive. It's one of the things that people do, particularly people who are trying to slow down the aging process. They will throw in half a teaspoon of turmeric in their protein shake. Ground flax seeds are another thing that you can add in your protein shake. You could keep them unground in your refrigerator. You don't want them to go rancid, and then you take them out and you grind them in the bullet or whatever you're using. Put it on the bottom of the bullet as you're packing your smoothie so that you make sure it's ground all the way, and that gives you a nice omega-3. So that is my smoothie. I also do a smoothie because I do dairy. Full disclosure, I do dairy. I sometimes will put a goat's yogurt, which I get from Trader Joe's. It's expensive. It's $6 for a tub, and I use about $1 worth of the yogurt in the smoothie, and I found that I felt pretty good on it, and that also gave me a source of probiotics. So yeah, we're talking about $2.50, $3 per serving. Like I said, this is the most expensive meal of the day that I consume. In terms of my favorite coffees, I like Peet's Coffee, but I found some good deals on Amazon Prime for my Peet's Coffee. I did find that there were deals at a local store here where I could get a large bag of ground Peet's for about 12 bucks. Again, this is really expensive if you're on a budget, but those are my luxury items because I'm somebody who I like to call myself a broke aristocrat. I do live way below my means, but I have those things that I'm willing to invest in that bring me joy and bring me health. So absolutely the most money I spend in a day is for breakfast it's that gourmet coffee, and it's that smoothie. And this is really a great tip if you're trying to stay on a budget and you don't want to burn out or become depressed. Find out what it is that brings you joy, that brings you health, and give yourself those things. Find a way to budget it into, find a way so that you can put it in your budget. Because if you give it up entirely, you may be not only compromising your health, but compromising your happiness, and then you become depressed, and then if you become depressed, you will not stay on a budget. So find the things that bring you joy and budget for them. Also, do not compromise on your health. If you found a great smoothie recipe and it's nutrient dense and it's fast and it's easy to make and it's an extra 20, 30, 40, 50 cents for you, but you're decreasing your risk of chronic disease later in life, then I think it's a good investment, because chronic disease is expensive. It's expensive to you and it's expensive to your family. So I just wanted to do this quick video. I'm putting it up here on my my Dr. Whimsy Anderson site, but I'm also going to do a version for my budget health site, which is Broke Aristocrats. If you want to find out about living healthy on a budget, staying healthy and happy on a budget, that's my other channel, which is called Broke Aristocrats. It's a lot more informal than this channel. So I want to thank you for watching. Take care. Be sure and share, like, subscribe, and tell me what you do for breakfast in order to stay healthy and happy. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.